Good evening, everyone. Welcome once again to this channel. And sorry for being late. That couple of days I have not posted any video due to my busy schedule. But today I am going to discuss about a very important topic, that is leadership style. So in our day-to-day course of life, we have seen many political leaders, corporate leaders. In our own experiences, we have witnessed many leaders, and we have seen that each and every leader is having their own leadership style. So now the question is that what is your leadership style? Have you ever thought about it? If not, think about it. And let me give you a perspective of it, that what is leadership style is all about. So today I am going to discuss about a unique and very pertinent leadership style that is called servant leadership. So what is servant leadership? Servant leadership is a style in which you lead your team by putting their needs first. That is called servant leadership. Servant leadership is always positively contributing to the personal development and performance of the team. Because you need to understand one most important factor, that when your team members feel personally and professionally fulfilled being with you, they produce highest quality of work efficiently and in a short frame of time. So by definition, I guess you understand what is servant leadership style is all about. Now, let me talk about why it is required, what is the benefit, and what are the traits required to be a very good servant leader. So what is the advantage of servant leadership? As I told you, servant leadership is always putting your team needs first, then considering yours. And servant leadership can be displayed by acknowledging the people's perspective, giving them support they need to meet their work and personal goals, involving them in decision-making process whenever it is appropriate, and building a sense of community into the team. All this will lead to what? All this will lead to higher engagement in your team. So that is the advantage of servant leadership. Now let's see that which are the traits required to be a good servant leader. There are total 5 traits I'm going to discuss to be a very good servant leader. So what are the traits are very important to be a very good servant leader? The first and foremost and most important is that listening. Most of us take listening as an exercise very casually. Most of us do not listen to understand. We, in general, listen to reply. So if you want to be a very good servant leader, if you want to develop your style as a servant leadership style or servant leadership metrics, you have to listen not just to reply. You have to listen to understand the viewpoint of others. You have to listen with all your ears. You have to understand the perspective of the other people. Then only you need to see that what other people wants to say. So it's not a judgmental listening. It's a listening to understand. So that is the first trait to be a very good servant leader. Second one is appreciation. We generally feel that once the sales number or the particular target has been delivered, we appreciate people with chocolates, shirt, and few of the medals. That is not called appreciation. It is just a kind of sort of ego boosting that you do with yourself. Appreciation means appreciate the purpose and appreciate the effort of the people. It is not that what the particular person has given to the organization, but it is to appreciate the person who he or she is actually, for being real. That is called real appreciation. It's very hard to practice, but if you want to be a very good servant leader, then you have to inculcate this trait. The next one is humility. We have to behave very humanly whenever we are there in the field, whenever we are talking with our juniors or seniors. We have to consider them as a human being, not just a business machine who delivers few numbers. So once we understand this particular perspective, I feel your servant leadership style or skills you can sharpen very rapidly. Next comes trust. Trust is a very important thing. We generally do not trust others. We show that we trust others, but we generally not. But trust is all about understanding the real fact, what the particular person wanted to say or is doing, and whether we wanted to take risk with their effort or not. So developing an ecosystem where people will not fear about failure. They will trust you that if they fail, you have their back. That is all about trust. And last but most important is caring. The main important theme, if I say, as a whole of servant leadership, it is always to have a perspective and viewpoint that we are here as a leader to serve our people. It is not to command our people. It is not to tell them what to do. It is to serve them, to give them a purpose and to fulfill those purpose. What kind of help they required? Is it personal help in terms of development? It is professional help in terms of skill development. So this is the particular perspective that we need to build, that we are here to serve other people. We are not here to command our people. We are not here to order other people. This is all about servant leadership. I feel that once you are very serious about your leadership skill, you might be in ABM position, RBM position, or so on and so forth. But you have to always ask this question: what is my leadership style? Once I go to field, once I am not present in the field, how my absence is being taken by our own people in the industry, in the internal team or external team, both. That is called something leadership style. To ask yourself this question: what is your leadership style? And if you feel that servant leadership styles can make you more productive, more human, which is actually true, try for it. Develop these skills. Thank you. Goodbye.